guys, welcome back to my channel. Happy 2019. I can't believe it's already 2019. It's so crazy how fast time flies. I feel like just yesterday I was like graduating from high school and now I'm like, it's been 6 years. Oh my god. Anyways, it's been a little while since I've been on here and made a video, and I feel like in 2018, I was making so many excuses as to why I couldn't just sit down and film YouTube videos. 2019 is going to be my year, mark my words. 2018 was such a great year for me. So many changes. I mean, big, little, just all around. Such a great year. I landed my dream job right out of college, which I am still working at and I'm still loving. I got to move to a new city. I now live in San Francisco, so that's super cool. I've been enjoying it. Very, very different. I feel like I've mentioned this a couple times. Super different from where I used to live, so it's definitely, I'm still kind of, I feel like, getting used to the different kind of lifestyle and different kind of environment, but it's been so great and so much fun. I entered 2018 a little bit salty because 2017 was so bad for me, but I feel like collectively that was just like the popular opinion of 2017 was it was just like such a crappy year. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. I was finding it very hard at the beginning of 2018 to kind of like keep a positive attitude and like, it's fine, like that was just 1 year, you have like a gazillion more, it's cool, but like you never really know, you know what I'm saying? I tried overall to keep a very positive attitude and not let the happenings of 2017 kind of transfer over into 2018 because I didn't want the whole year to be like as crappy as 2017 was for me. But so it was a little challenging to kind of maneuver around those feelings and kind of work through some stuff so that 2018 can be a really successful year. 2018 evidently turned out to be a fantastic year, and I'm so thankful and grateful for everything that happened and all of the new things that I got to experience and the new changes that happened in my life. So overall, a fantastic year. 2019 is just gonna be even better. I have this gut feeling that 2019 is gonna also be another year of a lot of changes, big and small. So I'm really looking forward to kind of like what this year is gonna bring. One of the biggest things I learned in 2018 was how to get comfortable releasing control of my own life. Some of you may or may not relate to this, but I am 100% OCD. I try to control every single aspect of my life, and it gets to the point where I get frustrated if like something doesn't work out or something doesn't go the way that I planned. But 2018 was a huge year for me to learn that like that's not how it happens, which it was very hard for me because I am like I feel like control freak sounds bad, but like that's what I am. So I definitely learned how to give up that control and just like put it all on God's hands, give it all to Him, and understand and really be okay with the fact that like it's His timing and not mine. Very, very challenging, you know, experience and lesson to learn, if you will. But like I said, I'm not perfect at it yet. I haven't I wouldn't say that I've perfected it, that I'm like, yeah, whatever, just like do you. It's very hard to do that. It's His timing, it's His plan, and it's His path for me that I'm just supposed to kind of follow. So I would say that I've gotten a lot better over the past year with just kind of like being okay with not having as much control. Hopefully that just continues to get better this year. In 2019, I've decided that I want this year for myself and for this channel and for my social media, because I've kind of just like had zero time to deal with that. I've been putting all these other things, my priorities are just not in line, okay? That's the real answer, that is the honest truth. I've wanted to do this, and I feel like I've even said this in previous videos, I've wanted to do this and sit down and have a YouTube channel for so long. That's like been one of my ultimate goals in life, which like maybe sounds stupid to some of you, but like if you do YouTube, I feel like you kind of get it. I just feel like this is such a great way to connect with other people, and I feel like this is, social media in and of itself is just such an amazing tool. I can't even like, it's hard for me to kind of think about it sometimes, like fathom what you can actually achieve with social media. And I feel like social media has a really bad rap for like, you know, oh, it's like negative and everything is like depressing and like the news and like people are, you know what I'm saying? Like it's just, it has a very bad reputation, I think, from some people and in certain aspects. But I think when you look at it overall, it's totally about the way that you do it. Like I could get on here and, you know, like read the daily news and like, yeah, this would be like a super depressing channel, but like that's not what I'm choosing to do with it. I totally want it to be a place of positivity. I want it to be a place where we can like sit down and have a conversation, like talk about real things, talk about things that people don't talk about, because I feel like that's also one of my things for 2019 is like let's get real. I am totally still into beauty and makeup. I'm totally still into fashion. I still do all of that basically on a daily basis. But I kind of want to incorporate more like lifestyle stuff. I want to actually sit down and have conversations. I want to talk about, like I said, stuff that's important, things that people don't talk about. Faith, communication, how to come out on top after struggling with something for a long time. Those kind of things I feel like are really important to talk about in this day and age. As a 23-year-old female, I feel like I am constantly either in a battle with myself, or I'm struggling with communicating with somebody, or something is just like not really going right. And I feel like this is a really great tool to use to kind of like sift through that. And also another thing is that I know I watch YouTube videos and I like this one and I see somebody talking to the camera and I hear them talking about what they're going through and like what they've experienced or whatever. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like I'm surprised that like this person went through exactly what I went through. And I feel like that's just such a comforting feeling, knowing that somebody else has experienced something that you didn't think anybody else was experiencing, and that you felt awkward talking about, or that you didn't want to bring up with your friends. You know what I mean? Just stuff like that. I think I want this to be a place where that kind of stuff happens. So I've decided that 2019, in comparison to 2017 and 2018, I want it to be a year about myself. And I want to, and not like in a I love myself, I'm not humble kind of way, but like I want it to be a year where I really can say, I know who I am. I understand who I am. I know what I want. I understand what I need to do to get to point A, B, C, whatever. I think it's really important to have these conversations and like dissect yourself and figure out, you know what I mean, who you are. And I think that like going into 2019, I was like, that is something that I really didn't do in 2018. 2018 was like so fun. It was such a great year, but there were so many times where I was just like, what am I doing with my life? You know what I mean? I made a lot of bad decisions. I made a lot of good decisions. I don't really regret anything. Really, I don't really regret anything. I regret some things. But overall, it was definitely a year of learning. And I'm finally on my own. I'm doing my own thing. I'm like doing my own laundry, which is like, wow. I have entered adulthood. Like I have bills to pay. Like I have an Excel spreadsheet of what I need to pay every month. Like if that's not adult, like I don't know what is. So I think that everybody should be open and optimistic to doing the same thing. So if you're watching this channel, I'm going to encourage you over and over and over again to explore yourself, explore who you are, explore what you want, explore what you want out of life, because I think that is so important. Anyways, I hope everybody had a great 2018, and even if you didn't have a great 2018, understand and accept and be okay with the fact that 2018 is over and this is a new year. And if things went terribly wrong in 2018, you know what? It's January 2019. You have the entire year ahead of you to make those changes, to do things differently, to be happier, to get rid of the negative things, people, places, what have you, that happened or existed in 2018, which is much easier said than done. I totally understand, but it's a mental state. If you believe that you can change it and you have the desire in your heart, mind, and soul to change something that you didn't like about the past, or something about yourself, a characteristic that you're like, I was doing that a lot in 2018 and that's not who I want to be in 2019. You can change yourself at any time. It's a mental state. If you choose to do it, you can do it. And if you want to do it, you can do it. God, I'm so poetic. I'm kidding, but also kind of not kidding, because I feel like that's important to do. People get stuck in, oh my God, like I screwed up the entire 12 months straight. The entire year was just trash and my whole life is gonna be like, it's not. Don't be dramatic. I think it's really, really not healthy to carry things over into like a new relationship or a new year or a new month or week. You can make that change at any point in time, and I think it's really important to remember that. So make your changes, and if you want to make a change, don't feel bad about making a change. Just make it and be happier and be happy with that choice that you made to make a change. I'm really looking forward to creating a bunch of content for you guys here on YouTube and on my Instagram in 2019, and I hope you guys are just as excited as I am. I have been off the grid and off social media for too long, and I kind of just like took a break, regrouped, and now I feel like whew, I'm back and I'm ready to start doing this again because I love it and I think that it's gonna be great. I hope that it's gonna be great. If you guys did enjoy this video, please make sure to subscribe to my channel for more content like this very, very soon. Have a great rest of the day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!